Please help us by clicking the like and subscribe button. Thank you, guys.
Here are the top headlines in Thailand today. Pattaya officials and stakeholders have been meeting to discuss the dropping of curfews and an official reopening of bars and the city's vibrant nightlife. Gulachat Gulachai, the superintendent of Chonburi Police, chaired the meeting. Bars around Thailand, particularly in tourist magnet areas, have been forced to convert their restaurants in order to reopen and serve alcohol. From May 1st, restaurants serving alcohol have been permitted to open for an official additional hour to midnight. But now Pattaya's bar owners are insisting that it's also time for them to reopen up as bars again. The meeting was held last Friday night in the lead-up to the reopening of Walking Street over the weekend, after police again closed down through traffic along the coastal nightlife strip between 7 p.m. and 6 a.m. each day. Regarding the closing times, representatives from the local bars asked to reinstate the 3 a.m. closing time. There were also discussions about installing more CCTV cameras, additional street lights, road repairs, and keeping records of employee and guard identification. But the meeting was told that despite the relaxing of the official curfew by 1 hour for restaurants to serve alcohol, the ban on bars remains at this time. Both the CCSA and Chonburi governor would have to be involved with removing the current ban in the province. Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha is warning about fake 1,000 baht banknotes and is urging anyone who finds them to hand them back to any commercial banks nearby. The PM's spokesperson also gave details about how to detect the counterfeit bills. Locals in the central province of Nonthaburi have found lots of the fake 1,000 baht notes. One female victim told Thai media that she received a fake bill from a female customer. The customer bought a grilled chicken at 190 baht and paid with a 1,000 bank bill. She didn't notice that the texture was different and let the customer go. So she then had to pay back the shop owner 1,190 baht and was quite upset over the matter. She was able to identify the different texture later and try putting it in water, noticing that the color changed. She added that the sellers from a local market nearby found more than 30 fake 1,000 banknotes. The fake banknote producers could face life sentences and fines up to 400,000 baht. The person who knowingly uses or circulates the fake bills could face up to 15 years in jail and fines up to 300,000 baht. Thai transgenders can now join law school and take exams at Lawyers Council of Thailand, dressing in line with their gender identity. The decision has been handed down by a gender discrimination committee. The decision was made in response to a complaint reported by a law student who had been rejected to the opportunity to take a written exam because he was dressed as a woman and not as his biological gender. He had already been through sex reassignment surgery, according to the reports. The committee made a decision last week stating that the dress code of the council's law training school, which demands everyone to wear clothing that matches their biological gender, is in violation of Section 27 of the Constitution. It promises the rights to sexual equality, the right to choose their gender orientation, and the freedom to wear whatever they feel comfortable wearing, according to former Secretary General of the Lawyers Council of Thailand, Dr. Sombat Wongkamhang. The committee's decision supports the National Human Rights Commission's conclusion that university rules prohibiting transgender students from attending graduation ceremonies in an attire that matches their biological gender violates human rights.
Transferring money overseas? Sick and tired of the insane charges? Well, there's a new product to solve that problem. Try D-Money on your next international money transfer with the best rates and no added costs. Go to dmoney.com.
A British Muay Thai fighter is undergoing surgery in Thailand after he was involved in a serious road accident in Koh Samui on April 13th. Christian Richardson, a 32-year-old martial arts champion from York, UK, pulled out of a coffee shop on his motorbike when he was crushed by a pickup truck. Christian survived the incident but sustained multiple injuries and broken bones in his skull. Christian received emergency treatment at a hospital in Koh Samui for 3 days and was later flown to a hospital in Bangkok, where he's now undergoing multiple operations. Over 2 weeks have passed since the accident, and he is still bedbound, with a badly infected open wound on his foot. In the coming days, Christian will receive facial and eye surgery to repair his broken cheekbone and fractured orbital floor. His family has launched a GoFundMe page to raise money to pay for his 1.1 million baht hospital bills in Thailand because Chris is too badly injured to fly home to England to seek medical treatment. If Christian's insurance ends up covering his medical bills, all donations will be refunded, his sister added. Christian has lived in Thailand for the past 9 months and recently won his first Muay Thai contest. And lastly, an elderly Thai man from Bangkok finally had his wife's body cremated after keeping it inside a coffin at his home in Bang Khaen district for 21 years. Since his wife passed away in 2001, the 72-year-old retired military officer said he couldn't bear to be separated from his deceased wife. However, he was scared that he would die without holding a funeral for her, so he contacted a foundation for help. The foundation helped him to arrange a cremation and funeral, which took place at a temple in Bangkok on Monday. In 2001, Mr. Jan's wife died from a brain aneurysm after experiencing high blood pressure. Following her death, Jan took his wife's body to a temple in Nonthaburi to have Buddhist rites conducted, but didn't allow for her body to be cremated because he, quote-unquote, couldn't accept the situation. Jan said that because he is getting older, he was worried he may not get the opportunity to say a proper goodbye to his lover, so he sought help from the Phet Kasem Krungthep Foundation. The foundation took Jan to Bang Khaen district office to sort through records of his wife's death and help him to arrange a funeral, which took place on April 30th. The woman's ashes have now been placed inside an urn, which Jan said he will keep until he dies.
Please help us by clicking the like and subscribe button. Thank you, guys.
Good Morning Thailand gets up to 80,000 viewers per week, and we'd like to weaponise our audience for you.
That's right. So if you have a business or property or even your house that you'd like to sell,
Private yacht?
yeah, we could be in space.
I'm not sure about space.
Well, all you have to do is contact us on info@thethaiger.com, and you can hire us up to a day or even a week, and we'll go to your property and do the show live.
Good Morning Thailand, coming your way.